Hi, my name is Giovanna, and next to my partner Valeria, we are going to talk about the Monaria Kingdom. The subtopics that we are going to see are first the Monaria Kingdom, second some of its characteristics, and third the history. Okay, first the Monaria Kingdom. In the Monaria Kingdom, we are talking about the bacteria, and as we know, the bacteria don't have a cellular nucleus or organelles, and well, they are microscopic. They are unicellular living beings, but they also can be multicellular. And as they are unicellular, all their vital functions, well, they carry them in their cytoplasm. And well, as we say, some species are multicellular and spore forming. Now let's see some difference between unicellular and multicellular organisms. The unicellular organisms, they reproduce asexually. That means that they don't need the fusion of male and female gametes. Also, they can be prokaryotes or eukaryotes, and the difference between these two is that they have or not a nucleus. As they are only one cell, they carry all the functions that they need for life, so they are capable of performing these essential functions, right? In the multicellular, they can be heterotroph or autotroph. In the autotroph, that means that they make their own food, and heterotroph is that they take the food for all other living beings or other parts. The unicellular are only one cell, and the multicellular, they are many cells. Also, they are complex organisms, and they can be visible at the naked eye, so you don't need a microscope or something like that. And they contain membrane bone structures. Let's continue with types of Monaria, because yes, there exist some types of bacteria. And first we're going to see the Archaebacteria, that this bacteria is the most ancient, and it can be found in extreme habitats such as hot springs, salty areas, and marshy areas. Their cell wall structure is different from other bacteria because it helps them to survive to these extreme conditions. And well, they're autotrophic, so that means they can produce their own food. The eubacteria is also known as the true bacteria, the normal bacteria that we know. Their cell wall is rigid and is made of peptidoglycans that are it's a polymer consisting of sugars and amino acids, and they move with the help of the flagella. A few bacteria contain short appendices on the cell surface known as pili. The pili. And they help the bacteria during sexual reproduction and also to attach to the host. Finally, we have the cyanobacteria, because the cyanobacteria is also known as blue-green algae, because these bacteria are found in the aquatic region, and some of these even fix atmospheric nitrogen. These bacteria are photosynthetic in nature as like normal plants, and they contain chlorophyll, carotenoids, and phycobiles.
As a second subtopic, we have the characteristics. They have three main characteristics. The first one is that they don't have a nuclear membrane. This is because they possess a simple structure that is covered by the outer cell wall and an inner cell membrane. Some of the bacteria are also covered by the capsule, and a few bacteria, like Mycoplasma, don't have a cell wall. The second one is that they have an asexual reproduction. This means that they produce asexually by binary function or brooding. And the last one is that they can be autotrophous or heterotrophous. For the last subtopic, we have the history of the Monera Kingdom. First, we have Ernest Enkel. He was born in 1834. He was a zoologist that proposed a separate group of organisms, the Monera Kingdom. Then he became more famous for his job of identification and portraits of scientific specimens. Now we're going to see a little bit of Enkel's life. First, we have the year of 1857, where he attends to university and develops his love for nature. Then a professor takes him to a trip, and that's when Engel did his first observation of animals. Later, he leaves to Italy and discovers his artistic talent. In the year of 1861, he combines the art and animals and publishes his first book, The Ride of Universe, at the close of the 19th century. Then between the year of 1866 and 1990, he gets a degree on sociology and becomes a professor of the subject for 40 years. Then he starts traveling around the world and getting well known for his scientific artwork. That's all for team number 1. We hope that you understand a little bit more about the topic. Thank you.